Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm comparing the boAt Stone 700 with the Portronics Breeze. Now, once again, these are extremely popular speakers and there are differences, and that is why they cater to different people. So very quickly, for the newcomers out here who are planning on buying either of these speakers, I'm going to go through some of the key differences and both physical and specification wise. So the boAt Stone 700 is known for its rugged build quality. It's meant to take all the abuse you can throw at it and it's still going to come back hungry for more. The Portronics Breeze, on the other hand, is not built as robustly as the boAt Stone 700, but it also feels really good in the hand with its fabric all around. Now physically, both are about the same size, but the shapes are absolutely different. The boAt Stone 700 has in my opinion, one of the best bass producing Bluetooth speakers out there. And the Portronics Breeze is unique because it's got two passive bass radiators on either side. Now both of these do not really give you that 360-degree audio experience, although I would side a bit with the Portronics Breeze because of its cylindrical shape. It gives you that illusion of a 360-degree sound experience, whereas in the boAt, it's kind of it's divided into the front and the back. But we'll come to that later once we get into the sound test. I'm going to play the same tracks on both of these like I always do. You guys listen to them, be the judge. I'm going to come back and give you my verdict on how different they sounded, where they sounded similar, how was the bass on both of them, and ultimately which one I would pick and why. So without further ado, let's get straight into the sound test.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. Now you know it.
So there you have it, guys. That was the sound test between the boAt Stone 700 and the Portronics Breeze. So what did you guys think? I'm going to tell you my opinion, and very honestly, in my head, there is one clear winner, but I'll come to that in the end. So what were the differences that I heard in person? So right off the bat, playing the same tracks on these two, it's absolutely clear that the Breeze favors the vocals much more than the boAt Stone 700. But before that, let me just get one thing out of the way. The boAt Stone 700 is a 10 watt speaker while the Breeze is a 8 watt speaker. So in terms of power, the boAt Stone 700 does have a bit more power, but as you could see, hear through the sound test, that it was the Breeze that sounded louder. And like I said, that's because the Breeze definitely favors the vocals, the mid frequencies and the high frequencies much more than the boAt Stone 700 does. Is that good or bad? I would say that is subjective, and it would depend from person to person. But in my opinion, I like the sound rendition of the boAt Stone 700. And here's the reason. The boAt Stone 700 sounded much more natural. The sound, the voice, the instruments, the bass, everything sounded like it was supposed to. Whereas on the Breeze, although it is louder, the vocals sounded to me that they were a little artificially sharpened. They were made far more prominent than it was actually intended in the tracks that I played. Now that might definitely cater to some people who really want the vocals to be crisp and loud. For them, the Breeze would definitely do them justice. But for my taste, I like a balanced sound with good bass, so I'm going to go with the boAt Stone 700 in terms of that. Now, when it comes to the bass, people think that the Breeze has two dedicated passive bass radiators, so definitely it should blow the boAt Stone 700 out of the park. But once again, surprisingly, I don't know what you guys made out, but the bass rendition on the boAt Stone 700 sounded much more rich and fuller compared to the Breeze. The Breeze has a good separation between the vocals and the bass, but the bass is not enough, especially when you're comparing it to the boAt Stone 700. But if you wanted really crisp vocals and emphasis, and you don't really care about bass, you want sound that is crisp and clear, you cannot go wrong with the Breeze because it's really crystal clear highs and mids. Vocals sound very sharp, and it does have ample bass. It's only in comparison that the boAt Stone 700 outperforms the Breeze in terms of bass. But if that's not what you want, the Breeze definitely sounds good. But like I always keep saying in all of my reviews and comparisons, that if prolonged listening is something that you're into, if you listen to a lot of songs continuously for a long time, I personally feel that the boAt Stone 700 is much more pleasing to my ears for prolonged listening compared to the Breeze. And I've noticed this, that with Portronics products, they really favor the vocals, the highs and the mids, and thus after a point of continuous listening, especially at full volume, they tend to hurt your ears. Whereas the boAt Stone 700, with its natural sound rendition, sounds very pleasing. So something you could keep in mind if you're picking up either of these. Connectivity wise, both have aux input, but the Breeze goes a step further and gives you the input of micro SD card, which the boAt Stone 700 will not give you. But if you want to take these speakers outside, if you want to take this on your cycle or your bike, or if you're going on a picnic, and if you know you're going to handle them very rough, go for the boAt Stone 700, guys, because I keep saying that until you hold the boAt Stone 700 in your hand, you will not understand how rugged and a tank and a beast this guy is compared to the Breeze. The Breeze definitely is a, moderately tough speaker, but I don't think you'd feel as much as at ease as you would feel with the boAt Stone 700. It is meant, like I said, for abuse, and it just shines in that department because you cannot destroy the boAt Stone 700 unless you really wanted to. Well, battery life on both are very impressive, especially standby battery, and if you play both of these at around 70 to 80% volume, both will give you over 5 hours of continuous playback. But I have a habit of never really running out of charge completely, because as soon as I see the battery is low, I start to charge and get it back to full. But impressive on both. Both have inbuilt microphones, so taking calls are absolutely easy on this. But one added feature on the Breeze is that it's got TWS, that's True Wireless Stereo. So if you really wanted left and right separation in audio, you could get yourself another Breeze, and with the TWS function on this, you could pair these two speakers and get that separated left and right channel, which you cannot do with the boAt Stone 700. If that is something you do wish to do, then I think the clear winner is Breeze. But if that's not the case, then in my opinion, the boAt Stone 700 is the winner. Anyway guys, that's been the comparison. If you have any more questions regarding these two, do let me know in the comments below. The links to both of these are in the description below. You can buy it from there and you'll get the exact updated prices on both. They go for around 2,400, both of these. So price wise, they're almost identical. So you're free to choose. Use the links in the description below to get yourself either of these speakers. You'll be satisfied with either. That is my guarantee. If you enjoyed this video guys, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to PureCast9 if you haven't already, and click the bell icon so that you do not miss another upload. Follow me on Twitter at @PureCast9, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.